So Eilidh, here today at the Caledonian Stadium ahead of the Highlands and Islands League Cup final. This has been confirmed as the venue. What does it mean as one of the finalists to be able to play here?
Scary. No, it's a very big pitch. The girls will be delighted when they're here. Obviously Caledonian Thistle's a huge club in the Highlands, so getting the opportunity to even play on the pitch is, it's a big deal for us.
Do you think as a club and as a team, being able to play on such a pitch that is belonging to one of the biggest clubs in the Highlands and Islands, what will that mean as a squad?
As a squad it'll be a challenge to us because it's a substantial sized pitch, bigger than we're used to. So it will be a challenge for us and whatever oppositions we're against, but it's one that we're set up for. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a big day for everybody, and hopefully we'll get a lot of people here to support us, and a lot from Clach coming along to support us as well.
In terms of the Highlands and Islands League, it's obviously a new setup for this year. It's kind of been the pilot, if you like, for this year. How's it been as one of the players involved in the league?
It's been good. It's been nice having free weekends here and there, which is good because it's a big commitment. A lot of us have kids, we work shifts, so trying to get a lot of time off for training and then playing your games every Sunday, it is a big commitment for everybody. Playing local has been fantastic, especially we're quite lucky that we have a minibus supplied by our sponsor, so we don't have to worry about the travel costs. But for other teams, it's been a big thing. You don't have to travel down to the Central Belt every other weekend to play games, which is a huge financial cost. So financially, it's a big thing. Here, it's given us an opportunity. We've recently just, it's our first season as Clach women, so even getting to play on Clach Park ourselves at Grant Street has been brilliant for us. It's a big thing for women's football in the Highlands and in Inverness especially.
You spoke about the travel costs and the fact that obviously previously you'd have to look further afield for games, especially on a regular basis. The fact that it has been more local, it's more about the Highlands and Islands League teams, etc. How beneficial do you think that's been, as you say, for the game overall here?
I think it's been very beneficial. It's given a lot of players the chance to play regular football. As I say, the commitment is needed for when you're travelling back and forth, and you need a substantial size of squad to do that. If you get injuries and finances, even things like childcare, we have to take that into account as well for away games. It's been good. It has been really good. The younger ones have loved playing local. They're playing against players their own age as well, which is good. And it's made a big difference for our squad. Our squad has really come together. We just love playing. It's a great thing that's happened for us to start out in.
The Highlands and Islands League Cup, obviously you are one of the confirmed finalists. Give us an idea, what's your road to the final been like as a team?
It's been a tricky one. It's been up and down, but I think having Bobby at the helm of our squad has really put us. Bobby's got mass experience for us, and he gives up so much time behind the scenes that people don't realise. His coaching ability it's huge. His experience alone. He's come from the Highland League and all over, so we're very lucky to have him. He likes to pick up on the little things that we do wrong, which is good. It means that he's always on the ball. But I think we've done what he's asked of us. We have had a couple of times where we've maybe taken our foot off the throttle and it's shown in our performance, but we soon put it back down, and we're quite chuffed with getting to the final.
Being confirmed as one of the first finalists ever as well, obviously, at the Highlands and Islands League Cup, does that give you extra motivation to obviously go on and
definitely
try and win it?
Definitely. It's I'm 37. I've played football since I was 12, and I've never made it to a cup final of any kind. So this is a big thing. I know a lot of people might think, it's just the Highlands and Islands Cup final. It's not big. It is a big thing. We fought hard to get here. All the teams want to get to the final. We all want to win that trophy at the end of the day, and a lot of the teams, we've watched them play if they've been playing locally when we've had 3 weeks, and they've really improved since we've played them at the start of the season. So it's a cup that everybody's wanting to win.
Obviously, you don't know yet your finalists. That'll be confirmed after this weekend. Lewis and Harris and Inverness, CT Development. If you had to pick between those two teams, is there anyone you prefer to face in the final?
That's a hard one because Lewis and Harris are the only team to have beaten us this season, and even then, it was our first game of the season at Clach Park, so it was a bit like rabbit in the headlights for us, and for them probably, but we're a better team. I think, it would be great to have Caledonian Thistle, local derby again in the cup final, and it would be great for all the youngsters that are involved in their squad as well as our own. Either or would be good, but we're there, that's the main thing, we're there, and we just have to do our best now to make sure we win it.
And just finally, obviously, we've got the stadium confirmed for the final.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fantastic occasion. But what would you say to maybe local people that maybe haven't watched this kind of level of women's football before? What would you say to encourage them? To come
I
along?
think there's been a lot more questions being asked about women's football since the World Cup. A lot of people where I work and people that you speak to out with, they're like, I sat and watched the whole of the Women's World Cup. I would never have done that with the men's. Didn't want to miss any of the games. So I think that's certainly helped to put women's football here on the map as well. There's a great rivalry between Ross County and Inverness here as well, but hopefully they can put that aside for it's women's football at the end of the day. We've got players from all over Ross-shire, Allapool, Lochinver, coming to play. We've got players from Lochinver, that's counted as Ross-shire. So come down and support us, and just come and watch us and see that there's a lot of talented players out there that could go far in this game.